Okay, when the hurricane comes and it rains a lot, what's gonna happen?
The grass might be mushy.
The grass might be smushy?
Yeah, and I have a picture on here.
You drew a picture on your stickers?
Yeah.
What do you think about the hurricane? No hurricanes? We don't want them?
No.
Okay. Good morning. It's about 9 a.m. I just dropped the rent check off at the opera for the church because I forgot to take it yesterday. Theoretically, I could get the rent check in the mail today because it's the 28th and it should get there by the 31st. But there's a hurricane coming, so I really don't want to risk it. So I took it in person and put it through the mail slot. I have to get gas because there's a hurricane coming, but also just because I've been procrastinating it and we're almost on E. I was gonna get gas like today or tomorrow anyways, but now I have to. I have to get it before there's not any. And what else? I'm gonna try to make a return at Sam's Club. Something that didn't fit me. They don't technically open to the regular people. They're like commercial people only until 10, but I'm hoping I could just get in for a return and then go home. So the hurricane track is the same. It's still slated to go north of us, but the intensity went way up overnight. It was like going to be like a Cat 1 yesterday, and this morning they're like it's going to be a Cat 3. So I'm still not worried. Not even a little bit. So if you're worried for me, don't be. I'm fine. But that does mean we have to prepare some, because if a Cat 3, anything below a Cat 3, I'm just like, eh. But a Cat 3 you do have to prepare for, just in case it turns at the last minute and like hits us dead on. It's very unlikely that it will do that. It's very much more likely that it'll go north of us by about 2 hours, probably 2.5 hours. Like, I don't know what distance that would be. Probably like 80 miles, 100 miles, something like that is where it's slated to go in. We are 5 or 6 miles inland, so we don't have to worry about storm surge. We have a block house with a good roof. So there's not a lot, like the storm surge and the wind, I am not worried about. I guess I would be worried if we knew a tornado was coming, but you don't know if a tornado is coming. You can't prepare for that. So we're not going to board up the windows. But Josiah will be taking some things like Nova's play area and stuff inside, because we don't want those to get picked up and smashed around. And I am doing laundry today. That is a big pro tip. If there's a hurricane coming, do all the laundry in the house. Not only will you need clean clothing, you just sheets, towels. If water comes in, you're gonna need clean towels. And if the power goes out, you're gonna be stinky because you're not gonna be able to shower very well. So do all the laundry in the house. That's what my plan is to do today. Get gas. I'm gonna fill up. We'll see what it says tonight. It's not gonna hit us. Probably won't even see the effects of it until tomorrow night sometime, which would be Tuesday evening. But I'll fill up some water bottles, put them in the freezer. I just hope we don't lose power. And it's like a selfish thing to want when actual people might get their houses blown down when they're close to the coast, or like storm surge could be really bad for them. But I really don't want to lose power at 37.5 weeks pregnant in the hottest August on record. That's why it has been so, that's why the track intensified so much, because the water in the Gulf of Mexico is so hot, because it has been so hot. So yeah, I'm not worried. There's just stuff to do. For sure, the babysitter's going to be closed on Wednesday. Probably tomorrow. We'll see. We probably won't know until this afternoon. So I dumped Nova at the sitter this morning, and I ran home, put on laundry, and I'm trying to do these errands that will just be much easier to do without her in tow, because she doubles the time on everything. So yeah, I'm out of breath from talking to you while sitting still, but I'm gonna get gas, and and then see what we can do. I'm hoping to have enough time to get home, get the laundry changed over, do all that stuff, and then maybe cut my hair. That really needs to be done. I'm back. It's like 11:12. So I have to go get Nova in about 10 minutes. I did not get the hospital bag packed, but I did go into Sam's. I picked up 2 cases of bottled water. It was crazy in there. Like, people are freaking out. Y'all need to calm down. Seriously. I'm really glad I didn't take Nova, because she would have been upset, I think, by the people and the noise. But I got 2 cases of water and 1 little box of Nutter Butters, because that's our hurricane tradition, is to have Nutter Butters. And then I sat in line for 20 minutes to get gas, so thankfully we have gas. I came home, switched the laundry, cut my hair, so at least that's done. The towels are all washing, and the clothing, all the dirty clothing is drying, so that will be done this afternoon. I also trimmed all my nails, which desperately needed to be done, because the prenatals just like keep my nails growing. And I put away all of these sanitized pump parts, so that is done. I put the baby's pacifiers in the diaper bag. So anything else? I don't know. My phone keeps emergency alerting me that there's a hurricane warning has been issued. Yeah, I know. I've only gotten 27 text messages about it. I have not heard, interestingly, about the wedding that I'm supposed to officiate tonight. I would imagine it's still on, still happening, unless the people are from out of town and want to get out of here. But I would think it's still happening. My meeting tomorrow night has been canceled, of course. My parents will probably end up here tomorrow night as well, because they're north, and they live in a trailer, so that's not really safe. Even though they're inland a ways, so they'll probably be fine. You don't really want to stay in a mobile home when there's hurricane force winds, because anything could happen. But we have a blockhouse. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm really feeling it. Like, I probably would have asked someone to help me load the water bottles into the car, which I've never asked for help like that, ever. But I would have if there had been anyone around. But instead, I just wrestled them into the trunk and had Josiah bring them inside. And, like, I'm so out of breath right now. I've been not doing much. But, I don't know. It's probably going to be a long, chatty vlog today of all things hurricane prep. But it's just what you got to do. It's the price you pay for living in Florida. Oh, I've got about 5 or 6 minutes before I have to go get Nova. I think I'm going to try and find something to eat. I should lay down while she sleeps. She's not going to sleep. But I need to get a few things done that require her to not be around with work. And I am 99% sure she's not going to go to the babysitter tomorrow or Wednesday. So that means 1 day of childcare this week for me. Shout out to all the parents trying to make it work. So yeah, let's find some food. Clothes are all dry and put away. The towels are washed and dried and put away. I'm working on sheets now. Probably got 2 more loads to do. I do have a wedding tonight that is happening, but it got moved to 6 p.m. instead of 7. Because starting at 7, there's a mandatory beach evacuation. So I'll have to leave at 5 for that. And all the schools are closed tomorrow and Wednesday, at least And Nova will be with me. Hot potato?
No, hot potato.
Hot patana.
No, hot potato.
Oh. For the next 3 days. I'm trying to be positive about that. But I'm so tired. Pro tip, if you have a lot of pillows on your bed, make sure the pillowcases get washed and dried first so you can do the most annoying and difficult part of the job first. Hello, I'm at the beach. I'm about 10 minutes early from when I need to be here. The wedding is happening, well, it was supposed to happen at 7. It's now happening at 6 because there's a mandatory evacuation order in effect for the beach starting at 7. So if these people wanted to get married, they had to move their wedding up an hour. I'm gonna get a little bit of knitting time in. The only thing I have left to do when I get home is empty the ice maker, put that in the freezer, put some water in the freezer to freeze. That's just a tip in general. If you freeze bags of water flat, not only will you have ice if your power goes out, but it will keep your freezer colder longer. I have to put the sheets back on our bed. The pillowcases and the mattress protector are on, but not the sheets, because they're in the dryer. This is my sock in, I don't remember the colorway. Why can I not remember the name of this? It's the self-striping yarn that I got at Yarn Lounge, which I first saw at Distaff Day, but they didn't have what I wanted. So this is the one skein that I bought at Distaff Day, and I'm making a sockhead hat and a pair of socks out of this. And I was really worried that I'm not gonna have enough yarn because this is like halfway through the foot. So I actually unwound my entire ball of yarn to see how much yarn there was. And there are 3 full pattern color repeats. So it goes from this purple through all of these colors, and then it goes into a hot pink. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. So there are 3 full color repeats. So what I did is I wound off exactly enough to make the second sock start like this, and then I split the 3rd repeat in half. So I should have enough. I'm gonna add a pink stripe, and then I will add 3 more stripes on this sock. So half of the final color repeat. And then I'll probably just finish the sock in black yarn with a toe in this color, if I have to. I'm not sure that's gonna get me an entire foot, but the other sock will match up to the first full color repeat, and then it will have, I think, the second sock will have this color, and this color. And this sock's gonna have yellow, orange, and pink again. So they'll be not exactly the same, but that way I should be able to get a full pair of socks out of them without making them crazily different. So yeah, I wound that off earlier. And I'm gonna sit here and knit on it for 10 minutes and then go marry some people. Wedding is done. 6:45. I'm on my way home. They were so cute and so stressed. They're all from Michigan, so they're freaking out about the hurricane. And I was like, no, everybody calm down. They're gonna leave tonight actually and drive home overnight. And I was like, probably best to leave tonight, not tomorrow morning for sure. So that's a good idea, but make sure you fill up around here and get it, you know, don't go till you're on E before you try to find gas, because there's gonna be people evacuating all up the coast. It'd probably be better if you go to the other coast, like cut across the state and go up 95, even though it's kind of out of the way from Michigan, because then there'll be less people over there. Anyways, it was a really cute wedding, and the news like filmed part of it. The local news was out there reporting on the storm that does not even exist yet. Like, the weather is gorgeous. Out there it's cloudy, it's overcast, there's a breeze. It's a little warm, but not terrible. And they were like, a wedding before the storm. Can we film your wedding? And so apparently it's going to be on the 11 o'clock news today. A wedding before the storm, which is just adorable. So yeah, I'm going to go home. And probably be there in 20 minutes. Maybe eat something. And maybe, it's only Monday, isn't it? Maybe, just maybe, I can work a row or two on the body of my Hekla cardigan. I hope so, because I finished both sleeves. So it would be really fun if I could work on the body. Hi there. It's 8:30. I have done exactly 2 rows on my Hekla cardigan, and I will have time to do probably 1 more. But I'm gonna get up and take my medicine first. Because it's 8:30, so that's the time I'm allowed to take it. It is a very good thing. My original calculations on this were to start my fade of color 3 into color 4 1 row later, but I changed it and did it earlier on the sleeves, 1 row earlier. And it's a good thing I did that, because I was like, I just don't think I'm gonna have enough, and this is how much yarn I had left of color 3 on the body. Now I have a tiny bit of yarn left from each of the sleeves in color 3, but not enough to make a whole row. So it was a good decision. And now I'm on to color 4 for 12 or 13 rows, and then we'll see. The rows are quite long, so that's probably going to take me a while. I'm going to sign off here because I think this is a very chatty vlog, which means it will take forever to upload. The hurricane path keeps shifting west, which is away from us, so our area currently is out of the cone of landfall entirely, which means we'll probably just get tropical storm rain and stuff like that. So again, not worried. My parents will still probably come tomorrow night. And we'll see what the track says in the morning, but it's very unlikely that it's going to take a sudden turn and crash into us. So I will be sleeping peacefully tonight, or as peacefully as I possibly can, given that there's a giant baby inside of me preventing me from sleeping. So I hope you sleep and I can live vicariously through you. Good night, friends. I will talk to you tomorrow.